Hansen. Nicole is a certified nutritionist. As you know, if you've been watching any of our interviews, welcome, Nicole.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So I would consider you, with your education, kind of a gut expert. So let's talk about probiotics.
Okay, this is a big topic, and everybody, this is a very big, booming business that lots of people are funneling their money to that probably need to be redirected to the right probiotics. Um, Probiotics are live bacteria that occur naturally in the gut. So when we have any type of infection, any kind of autoimmune, any kind of sickness, any kind of anything that disrupts the gut bacteria, the good bacteria seem to lose the battle and the bad bacteria get to be overgrown. So we don't want that. So a lot of probiotics out there target people, take this strain, take this strain, take this billion amount of this strain. There's Akkermansia, there's, all sorts of different strains out there. Probiotics are so beneficial to they're their own like little community. They have bacteria, they have fungi, they have their own little viruses that are good for the system. They help fight that bad bacteria because if you remember, we need good and bad bacteria in our systems. So, because not any one of us are the same microbiome in the system. So we need different types of strains of bacteria in the gut to help us survive. So what happens is we take a probiotic and I know that the big thing now is yogurts. But the problem with yogurts is the minute it hits your tongue, it's dead. The bacteria, that acid in your tongue, down the digestive tract, it kills it. So we're spending all this money in probiotics when we don't even know if it's making it down to our digestive tract.
So how do we know? Do you take it in a capsule form or?
So you can get really good probiotics. Here's how you should properly be taking probiotics. Lots of people say you should take them and only buy them in a glass container. There's actually some very good probiotics out there that don't come in a glass container. My favorite, and what I always recommend for my clients, is spore-based probiotics, because those they have a spore, they're born out of a spore, and they're going to make it through the digestive tract. And that's very important for repopulating the gut. You want it to get all the way down the digestive tract. Matter of fact, you want it to go through the mouth, down the digestive tract, because it is very beneficial for our gut, our mouth, our nose, our eyes. There's one particular that I use that it's a spray that goes up into the nostril cavities that is so good for our immune system through the nostrils. It's amazing. And it's a base of a probiotic.
Okay, so a spray would work. Is there any other forms, like powdered form, capsule form?
I do like some powder forms. Capsule forms are also very good. Please make sure when you're doing a capsule form that they're not a vegetable capsule, because most of those have a vegetable oil capsule, because you don't want to be putting that rancid on top of a probiotic. You want a good capsulated form that does not come in that goes down and makes it to the digestive tract. Probiotics kind of keep the body in neutral so that when you do have a sickness, there's enough population to help you make it through that sickness. It supports the immune system. Probiotics also really help with leaky gut. They help form those tight seal junctions so that we don't have food particles going through our bloodstream. And there's prebiotics that are out there as well.
I was just going to ask that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a prebiotic?
Prebiotics feed probiotics. So they're the food for your probiotics. So when I go to, so say somebody comes to me with lab results and I can tell immediately they've got gut bacteria. Or they get like a GI map test done, and through that test, you can see the different strains that they are high in and low in. What you need to do is you need to get a probiotic that feeds what you're low in. So don't go out there and just buy one particular strain. Go for 90 days, do one strain. The next 90 days, change and do another strain. That's how you properly feed it. Don't stick with one probiotic throughout your entire existence. So then when you get that healthy and you know you have that healthy, your lab markers are showing that, that's when you introduce a prebiotic. Because now you're going to feed those to keep plentiful in there.
Very interesting. Not an area that I know a lot about, but as always, we appreciate your knowledge on this. Is there anything else that we should know about probiotics, or I guess the prebiotics feed that, uh,
Yeah.
which is
One of the
would be important?
Oh yeah, for sure. And one of the things that I always like my clients to know also is if you have something like SIBO, you have been diagnosed with SIBO, you know you have an overgrowth somewhere in the body of bad bacteria. Say you have a yeast overgrowth, come off your probiotics. Let's kill that bacteria, then let's replenish you. Lots of the times you're just throwing bacteria at bad bacteria and it's not winning the battle. So know how and when to use your probiotic and then throw in your prebiotic.
Yeah. So Nicole, I mean, I really like what you're doing with the people that you're working with and helping them, because you're going on this journey with them and you're figuring it out for them. You're not trying to figure you out. You've pretty much already done that. But that's what should be done, whether you're a personal trainer or a nutritionist or whatever, coaching someone in something. The goal is to figure them out. And I like your strategy. You have a strategy for everything depending on what someone's issue is. So appreciate your input.
Absolutely. Everybody's individual.
Okay, so that's Nicole Hansen. Nicole, what do they do if any of our listeners want to get a hold of you? How can they do that?
Cut out a little bit, but you can
Did we
reach
lose
me
you
at
there?
the gut girl one, the number one. Oh, I
Go
think I
ahead.
lost you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You
It's Gut Girl
you can
1,
reach me
right?
at the gut. Yep, the gutgirl1 at gmail.com. The number one, not the word one.
Okay, got it. All right, if you guys have questions for her, you can also leave them in the comments section here, and we'll get back to you. Or any testimony or things that would maybe help some of our listeners, put it in that comment section. Thanks for being with us, Nicole.
Thanks, Steve.